this map. Although I'm getting tempted to like replace.
I need more vetoes. I need like 5 vetoes, and I'll be good to go.
So HuK currently up in this series 2 to Kane's 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spawning in at the bottom left, representing Team EG, trying to fight for EG, making a case for them to stay in the Starcraft 2 scene. We have the HuKster. And in the top right, HuK is fighting desperately to regain that 2011 salary. I'm just kidding. Or 2012 whenever he joined EG. I'm just kidding, guys. These are horrible jokes. Fighting the top right, we have Kane, who, in his own right, can we be real for like a moment? I think that Kane is like almost like APOC level, and that he's a really sick player. Kane is a really sick player, and he's always one of those players that's kind of been like one of those like on the cusp NA players that like he just needs like a couple more opportunities to have like a really good breakout performance. Kane is a really good player. But I mean, HuK also disassembled Major really well yesterday, and to be honest, I thought Major was going to run away with those games. I thought Major was going to annihilate.
Yeah, when I saw that HuK beat Major, I was actually pretty surprised. Because Major has some pretty good TVP. I'm actually going to watch those VODs to see what HuK did, because he was actually struggling with PVT a lot. Like, he was asking in the Protoss chat, like, how do I win PVT?
Yeah, and that's what he said, because I got him for a post-game interview afterwards, and that's what he's saying. He's like, he just felt like the PVT was, like, not unwinnable, but... And he was even trying to say carefully, he's like, I'm not saying that it's, like, a balance issue, but just that, for me personally, I just can't win PVT right now. I don't know what to do, so...
Yeah. So, looks like Kane's being annoying with his drone. Won't cause too much damage, though.
Kane doing 15 hatch gas pull this game, just doing a pretty safe opener. 15 hatch is fine, no forge. I mean, even if there was, you could still hold it. Pull is going to go down pretty shortly after here. 15, was that 15 gas 16 pull? 16 gas 16 pull. So we're going to have lane speed pretty early here.
It's about as safe as you can get as a Zerg player, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I guess he doesn't want to be 4-gate zealot.
Yeah, for sure.
For good reason. So it looks like HuK is going to take his expand. Everything's normal.
I would say so.
No proxy Raxus.
God, fucking innovation. God, I hope. Man, if HuK makes it to the finals and innovation plays like a shitter, HuK just like steamrolls him like 5-0, that would be so depressing.
It would be.
Oh man. I hate somebody in the Team Liquid thread saying that recall mistake would never happen to a Kespa player. I hate how much casters dick ride when they get like really good players. You see that like they do make like pretty big mistakes sometimes, but casters like never ever call them out on it. That drives me crazy.
I know it, but if it was a foreigner, they would.
Yeah, they would be ragging on him so fucking hard.
Entire game.
But like when it's Casper versus Casper, they're always like, "Well, this is." I've even heard Artosa say this. I'm pretty sure we'd be like, "Well, when great players play against each other, sometimes it makes them look bad sometimes, but that's what happens when the great players." Like if it was a foreigner, they'd be like, "Well, this is what happens when foreigners have to compete with Koreans." God, one of the Pro League games was oh god, I want to say it was Classic versus Zest. Is Zest a Zerg player? Or is that the Protoss player?
He's a Protoss. He's
a Protoss player. Is Classic a Zerg player or is he a Protoss player? I don't even know their fucking names.
He's a Protoss.
Oh god, it was on like a brown map. It was for Pro League. It looked like oh god, I don't know any of the fucking names. I don't watch enough of the fucking Kespa players. I'll totally admit that. But I remember I watched a few of the Pro League games for the SKT versus KD finals because I wanted to see Flash kill parting really bad. Did you watch Flash kill parting? Are we allowed to talk about these yet as spoilers, or are people gonna be like really mad? Apparently Parting did like a ceremony where he made fun of Flash's like using a rule or whatever, which is kind of dumb because why the fuck would you make fun of Flash? And Flash played against Parting. He fucking wrecked the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
He fucking analyzed him in front of the whole fucking... Parting, like, literally, like, if Parting would have been sitting on a stool that game, he would have slid down to the floor. He got analyzed so fucking hard by Flash. And when Flash beat him, he went into a backpack at the end of the game. He took out a volleyball or a softball or a kickball or some bullshit. He kicked his face in the audience. It was fucking awesome. But
I didn't see that.
In one of the games before that, there was like a ZVP, and the Zerg was going like Corruptor, like Roach, like with like Force Normals. It was so bad. But like the casters like wouldn't like say he was being a shitter at all. Like he ended up catching like 2 Colossus with like Speedling on the map, and he still lost because he was trying to make Corruptor work against like Void Ray Colossus. Like looking at the battles before they even happened, like you knew that there was no chance that the Zerg was gonna win anything. And like the casters are like, it was like Wolf and whatever the other day. They're like hyping the fuck out of going to the fight. It was like, dog, he's got like 12 Corruptors versus like 8 fucking Void Ray and 20 Stalker. There's no fucking way that this army does fucking shit. Like Zerg knew Corruptors were shit in like fucking 2010. When the fucking, like, beta was out. I don't know why the fuck, but whatever. We're off on a tangent. Anyways. Did you know that anyways isn't a word?
It isn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Whoa.
Are we just going off into another tangent after the first one?
Did my stream die? Why is everybody saying picnic?
Did your stream die?
Oh, never mind. I don't know why everybody was saying picnic. I think some people was just spamming it to fuck with me.
Alright, so it looks like HuK is going 4 gate, 5 gate, 5 gate expand. Interesting build.
I always get nervous when I see Protosses do builds like this and they don't have like a Robo or a Stargate down.
Yeah.
Like when you're like totally in the dark, I don't know.
Yeah, I never do a build like this. I don't know. I don't like it.
Somebody in chat will bring up which series I was talking about. It was on like a brown map. Like it was like a sand dune buggy map or dune map. I don't even know what
Yeah.
It was one of those Pro League or GSL.
So I assume after this third he's gonna put on a bunch of pressure. But Kane is also putting on a bunch of pressure, so this might get a little bit awkward.
Yeah, I mean I don't like Kane pressuring here. This is an area where Zerg has a big advantage going for fast tech. I don't know how Roach Ling deals with mass gateway units with a lot of force field. And I mean, didn't we just warp in? Yeah, look at the sentries. 6 sentries back at home.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a lot of roaches. You don't need like 3 or 4. You need like.
You need a lot.
10, 15 at least.
Otherwise, the force fields will fuck you. There is going to be a recall here from HuK pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. But there's not really a base he can recall to, so...
Sure. The Robo in the Twilight going down. He could... Oh, he can't recall to that base. Oh, these sentry need to be really careful. Could lose a lot of sentry here if he's not careful. These force fields need to be really precise.
That was good. That was good.
One...
No, he only lost
he didn't
one
lose...
sentry.
Did he even lose one? I don't think he did. Nope. Not a single
really
sentry lost. Maybe not even a single unit lost.
Top 3 control.
That was really good. 3 Zealots dead. Yeah, not a single sentry lost. All these sentry building up energy is really nice, especially with Blink coming in a Robo too.
I would like to see some hallucinations going out though, so you could have a better idea.
For sure. Oh, apparently that was stats for Sulky. There you go.
Your names were completely wrong.
Yeah, they were. But Classic and Zest both play Protoss, right? So I kind of got that right.
Yeah, I guess. So I think HuK's position here is actually really nice. I mean, he's getting +2, he's getting Blink.
This is how I play Protoss. When I play Protoss, I just make like 400 sentries. It's like, sentries are so good, right? So I just make like 12 of them. Why not? HuK with it. There's so much force field energy here. It's ridiculous, right? You agree this is like ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
It's gonna get to the point where with no tunneling claws, at least he's got Burrow. Does HuK have an observer with this army?
He does not, I don't think.
Okay, so the Burrow will be helpful here. But it gets to the point where there will be like so much... Oh, he does. There's the sentry. Or not the sentry, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
It gets to a point where there's so much force field that Roach Ling just like becomes completely ineffective, you know?
Yeah. Especially if you trap him in like the little donut.
I like this cute kind of pylon wall that HuK has here. It's nice. I'm actually really surprised that HuK didn't just walk around to fight those roaches. That he actually came back here in like a defensive position. Nice force fields here. Kane tries to burrow, but he should probably try to target a sentry. But
yeah.
I'm really worried for Kane here, massing Roach Ling here. I don't think it's good at all. There are so many sentries.
Yeah, usually against low sentry count, Roach Ling is really good, but against 9, 10 sentries, I don't think it's going to
It's completely ineffective. Even Hydra starts to become ineffective when the sentry count is this high and there are so many stalkers.
Yeah.
You need to start getting like tunneling claws or like Hydra Ling or Viper or Infestor, something more than just the two Zerg units.
He's just now getting +1 attack for his roaches, and HuK's getting +3 attack. Like it's pretty big disparity.
Yeah, I think Kane. I think I don't want to.
Kane's a little bit worried. You can see that by him throwing down 3 spines.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's lost, but he's like trapped himself in like Shittersville. Like when you're sitting on this many roaches, like what do? He can't. There's no way he can cost effectively trade these roaches out. He's gonna try to. He's sending like a few off to the side. But what does he replace this with? Even if he replaces that with Hydra, like it's not enough. His upgrades are bad. He doesn't have the Hydra Den. He's not gonna have speed. No Vipers. No like. Oh my god.
Everything depends on this one attack.
Yeah, like. Oh, HuK tried to blink into the recall that he already ended. Oh no, HuK! No! No! Okay, only lost a few
he's
there.
saving them. Yeah, it's fine.
Tunneling Claws going down for Kane. I don't think Tunneling Claws is going to be enough. This is a pretty scary army. Force Field is still really good, even with Tunneling Claws. Like when you got this much, you can just keep throwing them down. And we do see the Force Field starting to go down. Decent Force Field. Probably going to see a burrow stream from Kane. That Tunneling Claws is done in about 10 seconds. Oh.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Kane shouldn't. Yeah, he should have waited. The burrow goes down, but oh my god, these Force Fields are so disgusting. This is like a massacre. Oh my god. Kane losing his entire army here. Taking a look at the resources lost tab. HuK almost 3 or 4 times more efficient here with his army.
Really good control by HuK. Like that's not easy to do what he just did.
Yeah, kind of. I would say that Kane made a really poor strategical decision this game though. To do that mass roach link style when HuK had no tech on the field and had so many sentries. Like Kane scouted the early sentries. He saw like the 6 extra sentries at the natural. Or the third, I guess. I'm really surprised to see him go for this kind of a play. I think if HuK just continues to pressure, I think HuK wins here. I hope he doesn't
really like what HuK is doing. He keeps pressuring and then running back. I really like that.
I don't think he should run back in this instance, though. I mean, I guess he's kind of low on force field, so I guess it's okay. You're right. Well, even at that, I mean, look at the fucking soccer count.
I feel like he can do no wrong.
Sure. Wow. That bias. Nice blink forward.
I mean, +3 against +1, I guess not even gonna be close.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
I mean, I think he can just fight here, fuck it. He's got so many stalkers at this point.
I don't even think he has to pay attention to his computer. He just 1As and goes into a different room.
Yeah. Isn't that how Protoss plays normally anyway? More aggressive blink forwards, picking off the roaches.
Yeah.
This is a bad game to lose for Kane. Being down 3-1 in a best of 7, where your opponent can do anything, especially in PvZ, where Protoss do have like a decent variety of elements to pick from. I mean,
yeah. Well, what does that mean for us, though? We get a innovation versus HuK finals.
The innovation versus HuK finals. The dream is alive.
Yeah. Where we get to watch HuK defend 8 different proxy gates.
Please no. Don't even joke about that.
I'm sorry. It won't happen. I promise. I'll have a talk with innovation. It's not looking good for Kane. So, I mean, his mindset has to be pretty bad right now, wouldn't you say? I mean, he lost.
You're down 3-1 and you've lost every type of game. Like, the only game
you've
you
tried
won...
to play.
Yeah, the only game you were able to win was the game where you got the
wing run
by. That never should have happened. Like, I think...
That's pretty depressing.
Yeah, I think Kane would be in a really rough spot psychologically right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah. He wants King Sejong. That's not really that too Zerg favorite, I don't think.
I don't know.
I think that's pretty fair.
You can play Swarmhouse style pretty well on that map, I think.
See, but Kane to me is a Muta player. He's not a Swarmhouse player.
Well, maybe you just don't know the new Kane.
Huh. I don't know. Every time I play Kane, he goes Mutas. Well, almost every time.
Hopping into possibly the last game. This would be game 5. HuK currently up 3-1 to Kane.
Yep. I feel like he's just going to take it out 4-0 here. Or 4-1.
I mean, it's possible. And then the dream is alive. We get the HuK versus Innovation finals.
Oh, that'd be great.
Wow, that would be a really sick. That would be the sickest win for HuK to beat Innovation in a best of 9.
Or 9? Oh my god.
Best of 9 for the finals to beat Innovation in
crazy.
That would be like such a crazy. I feel like that would be an amazing win for HuK.
It would be. Especially since he was complaining so much about PvT.
Yeah, that's gonna be a rough series for HuK though. That might be a really nasty series.
Well,
though. If it goes like
major tells me he found something to work with.
Yeah, but not to like downplay HuK, but the games against major were all really close. Like every game was like sick close. There was a super closely matched series, and I think Innovation is probably a little bit better than major. So,
well, yeah,
I don't know. But regardless, hopefully that's not like really brutal.
Oh, I didn't join the game. I'm joining.
Yeah, we noticed.
I forget.
That would be a bad argument for the best of 9 if HuK ends up going like 0-5.
That's not gonna happen because he's gonna proxy racks at least 3 times. And that's like free win for Protoss, so it's fine. Alright.
Hopping into game 5, what could be the last game of the series. You can introduce players while I set up the board.
Alright. After that, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.